Hi everybody, today's video is on the April Glossybox in the UK and I want to share with you the products. I'm actually wearing some of them now and I want to put on the lipstick as well. I get two boxes, my hubby treats me to one and I get the other. First thing I want to comment on is the actual cards. They have actually changed them and they now have only put on the products on the back that you actually receive in your box. Much prefer this. Don't like looking at what everybody else has got that I would much rather have received. Like to see what I've got. It's also a little bit confusing and there's a lot of product information when they tend to put everything on. So I do think that this is a lot better. But I just want to be honest about the box because that is what my channel is based on. Honest opinions on things. And there's no point in me sitting here going, oh, I love everything. Everything's marvellous, when it's not. However, that said, I do really like this month's box. So I just want to be clear about where I'm coming from. I'm not being ungrateful, I'm just being honest about what is in the box and honest from a lot of people's perspectives. So here we go, that said, this month's box, I really like it. Now I normally wouldn't like a box that is makeup heavy because the reason I say makeup heavy is that because 4 of the 5 items is makeup in this box and I don't normally like that at all. It's not for me because I'm very picky about what makeup I use. I like specific brands for certain things. Also colours. They don't always send colours that I like and I'm kind of like, yeah, but I have like an opinion on what I like and I don't always appreciate some of the brands that they include when they do makeup because sometimes it can be very cheap. I don't know, I get a bit annoyed with the makeup content in Glossybox. But this month I am actually pretty pleased. I'm going to show you the items that you get in both boxes and the items I'm actually wearing, so I want to talk about them. So the first thing, which is kind of the highlight of the box, is the Karl Lagerfeld Highlight Blush. That is what the packaging looks like. Very, very simple. This is actually not even released yet. It's a collab with Model Co. So it's Karl Lagerfeld and Model Co. we got together. I'm surprised that it's just called Rose Beige. Being a designer, artistic kind of person that Karl Lagerfeld is, yeah, I don't know. When you see names like that, even like hairdressers and makeup artists, well, not so much makeup artists, but if you see hairdressers, I just expect really creative people to have had some sort of an input and given it kind of a personal kind of name or something quite creative, but this is just Rose Beige. Now this is supposed to be a blush. Now that is my spare because obviously I got one in each box. This is what the blush looks like and it has his very famous outline, his silhouette on the front of there, and that is what it looks like. So it's a very, very pale peach shade. To me this is more of a highlight. I've actually got it on now. I love it because I've been able to build it, but if you just like a subtle highlight you can just make it very subtle. This is a couple of layers kind of put on and I think it's really pretty and very glowy. But I'll give you a swatch of it even though you can kind of see it on my face. So that's what it looks like. There it is there. So you can't see it. It's a very pretty peach shade and I really love how it looks on. I'm really, really impressed with it, so I'm very happy with this. So I'm going to put this in my makeup collection with my highlights, not with my blushes, because it didn't give me a lot of colour, it just really gave me a really nice shine. So like I said, you could keep it quite subtle or you could go really heavy. So I'm just going to pop that in my makeup collection, and then this one, which is my spare, I'm actually going to put that in my makeup bag that I keep in my bag to travel around with, because I do have a little cream highlight in there but I don't have a powder one. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Another thing that I'm actually wearing is this powder. Oh, also we don't know the price for that. It just, because it hasn't been released, it hasn't been confirmed how much that's going to retail for. Now one of these boxes is worth around 49, one's worth around 33. So there are two different sort of values here. And I apologise if you hear my dogs now because they are getting fed. So there might be some singing from my German Shepherd. What I got in both boxes was the Affect rice powder. So this is by the brand Affect Cosmetics and it's the Matte Effect Transparent Loose Rice Powder. So it says move over banana powder. There's a new celebrity on the scene. Introducing rice powder, a combination of rice and mica and rice starch which gives a perfect matte finish. This is one of our makeup bag must-haves as it's the perfect makeup setter, instantly absorbent oils, setting foundation and lipstick without the cakey look. So you can actually use this on top of your lipstick to matte it down. It says press the powder on your skin while your foundation is still wet with a flat shaped brush and powder or powder puff. So it wants you to use like a flat topped kabuki or a powder brush. Now I actually applied this. If you want to see me apply this, it's in my Jeffree Star Blood Sugar Palette review video. I actually applied the powder. So if you want to see it applied, then you can do. I actually used an Essence makeup brush which I got at Wilko, or I don't even know, no it's not. It's not actually Essence, it's just a Wilko makeup brush. So I did use this. So it's not flat, but I did press it into the skin. So, you know, I didn't kind of sweep it. So I don't know whether that would make a difference, but I will actually try it with a flat top brush in the future. I do have one over there that I absolutely love for applying powders, because when I apply powders to my skin, being oily, I do find it's better if I actually press it into the skin. So instead of sweeping motions over the face, I will actually take a flat top brush and press the powder into the skin, particularly the oily areas. Where I'm less oily, I sometimes just sweep it, but where I am more oily, I will actually just pound it in because it kind of presses into the oils and the foundation and just makes it set a lot better. Now what I will say, a couple of things about this. When I applied it, if you do see in that video, my skin felt very dry instantly felt dry. So I don't know if you've got dry skin, you might not particularly like it, but I put it on and I just felt very dry, and I had to spray myself and mist myself to kind of set it. It didn't feel like some powders do when you put them on, and it didn't feel incredibly velvety. But now that I've actually done my whole makeup and I sprayed it and set it, it actually feels really nice. So it is fine. It did seem to set everything nicely. It wasn't patchy. It did, you know, blend it out beautifully. Didn't leave any kind of colour on my face. So I do think it's an absolutely amazing powder. Now I do like the packaging inside with this kind of fluted edge here. I think it's very pretty. It has this sifter on the top, so it has this little sort of sifter, and then it has that underneath, so it has like a double sifter. Now underneath it's got like sort of larger holes, and then when you put this on top, this has this has smaller holes. So it just means that you get product through, but it's not a heavy amount of product, which is really great, because sometimes with these there can be a lot of holes and you get loads of powder when you first open it. It's a bit overwhelming. You kind of pack it on your brush. I mean, what I tend to do is I tend to just pour some into the lid and use the lid when I'm using loose powders, and I love loose powders, so but yeah, it's nice. The only thing about this packaging that I do have to say is a little on the disappointing side, because for travelling I think that it would be difficult, is that it's not a screw top lid. It's actually just, it just goes on and it comes off very easily. So if you were travelling with this, I think if something caught it, I mean, I'm not saying you can't get your thumb under it, but I do think if it was to get kind of caught, the lid would just come off really easily. So that's the only thing I'll say about the packaging, is I think it would have been much better if it had a screw lid rather than just a pop-on lid, because I think that's always better with powder. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's not great for travel, but it does feel like a nice powder. I mean, it doesn't actually have much of a smell, but it feels very smooth on the skin when you apply it, and it blends to nothing. So I think it's really nice. I really like this. So I'm really impressed with the powder, and it is a full size, and this retails for, I think it was £9.35. Yeah, £9.35. So that's really great. So that's the powder. The next thing that I tried is the eyeliner. Now this eyeliner is by Ico, and this is the fat liquid liner, and it retails for, yeah, 16. Retails for 16, and it says, remember the big bold lines that Bridget Bardot rocked in the 50s. Twiggy in the 60s and Kate in the 90s. The it girls over the decades have shown us that a heavy liner never goes out of fashion. But this is what it looks like. Basic sort of pen liner. It's got the ingredients on a sticker there on the lid, which I hate stickers, and it's not one of those stickers that just peels off. Oh no. Right, I will peel it off after. I don't like stickers on products. But that's basically what it looks like. And it's got a really nice precise tip, and once it's set, because I put it on yesterday, and no, I did get it off in the bath eventually. I got some makeup remover, but it you know, it was really set. But it is very black. But it is a very nice liner. It's actually what I've used today. I used Urban Decay Perversion pencil liner on the waterline, and then I did use the Ico on the top, and I did a little bit of a wing. I'm not good at it, so please don't judge. They're not good wings. I didn't say they were good wings, they're just wings. But yeah, I mean, it went on such an intense colour, really smooth, didn't come across like sometimes when you put liners on and there's little bits where it misses. Not at all. Beautifully smooth, beautiful straight black line. Again, I used it in the Jeffree Star Bloodlust, I keep saying Bloodlust, it's Blood Sugar palette review. I actually used the liner on camera in that, so if you do want to see me apply it, then you can do in that video. But it was beautiful, glided, really dark, really impressive. So that came in both boxes, and I'm really happy about that because I'm trying to get into using these liners and I'm trying to be able to educate myself on how to do wings. It's not easy. I don't think they look the same. I don't think they're great. Please don't judge me on my wings. But I do like the liner, so I'm really pleased with that. And then that was it. So there was 3 things in each box that were identical, and then 2 different things in each box, which I'm really pleased about because I did complain to Glossybox. Both profiles are filled in completely different, but I keep getting identical boxes, and I was like, well, this is no good. I used to get very different boxes, and now they're just constantly the same. You're just picking them from the same pile, even though they come differently. Now, they did both still have 2 makeup items. So in each box, there were 4 makeup items in total. So why don't we do the beauty stuff first, because we'll have a bit of a break from the makeup. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is by Botanics. I really like the Botanics brand. This is the All Bright Micellar Cleansing Water. So it says it's designed to feel light and gentle as water. Makeup is dissolved instantly and impurities are removed. Infused with hibiscus extract, your skin will look instantly refreshed. Apply using a cotton wool pad and wipe gently over skin. No need to rinse or rub. Retails for £5.49. Love the packaging. Very simple, very clean looking. It says for all skin types, which is also really nice. And it smells really nice. Just fresh. It's not a strong smell at all, which is really great. So it's not heavily fragrant, it's not going to irritate your skin. And yeah, it says nature inspired botanics, the power of plants. Really, really like it. Really excited to get that. And then the other thing is quite amusing. I feel like even if we get a full-size item, it doesn't necessarily have to be a mega expensive item. It's always nice when you open your box and you've got an item that's like worth £20 or £30. It's like, wow. Because this box is £10 and then you pay your postage, which is £3 something, I can't remember. So overall it's approximately £13 for your box. And if you get £13 worth of products, then you have done well, and you know, that's great. And that's how I feel. I know a lot of people don't feel like that. They feel a little bit let down if there's a lot of stuff in the box that's not for them. And that's where I kind of come from, in that it's relative. So if you've got an item in a box and it's worth £30, that's great, but only if you actually would use that item and you like that item and it's for you. If it's not, then it's not worth anything to you. So that's kind of the thing. Kind of like what the vitamin supplements, which I'm trying to sell at the moment because I don't want them. Yeah, so they were not for me, and that was kind of like, that's a high price item, but I don't really care because it's not for me. Do you know what I mean? So I would rather get something like this, £5.49, that I will actually use and try. And it's nice to try it, and then I like to try things, and if I like it, I'll repurchase it. I've done that with so many things from Glossybox. So I always get at least the value of the box out of the box, and I will gift on things to other people, and yeah. So nothing's ever wasted from the box, but I usually like to try everything. But this item was really funny. Now this is a cheap item. This is from the cheaper value box, and it's because of this and something else that's in there. But this is funny because I saw this and I was going to get it, and I'm glad I didn't. But it's this. I'm going to stop waffling. This is the Imperial Leather Unicorn Marshmallow Foam Burst. It's a limited edition. So this is actually a foam shower gel, which I quite like. I think they're fun. It smells amazing. So basically just a foam sort of shower foam thing. So it says, discover this limited edition magical body wash infused with marshmallow extract and unicorn power. Set to make you feel like you're on top of a rainbow. Oh, that's quite nice. We love the explosion of colours on this bottle. We can't help but think of Flashdance in the 80s. Oh yeah, kinda. Watch the gel change before your eyes into a creamy cloud that glides across your skin like silk, making your skin feel magically soft and sparkling clean. Retails for £3.15. So I am super excited. Comes out as a gel, turns into a foam. Magic. Yay. Like I said, I wanted to try that. Not just because it's unicorns, but because I love marshmallows and I love the smell of marshmallows. And the bottle is very pretty. It's got a very colourful unicorn on it. But I do love the smell of marshmallows. And it does smell very nice and kind of authentic, because sometimes marshmallow smells can be done and done quite badly. They don't smell great. So those are the other two skincare, and then we'll go back over to the makeup things. Now I'm going to use both of these because I didn't use them in my makeup video. The first one is an actual Glossybox brush. I think this is quite unusual that they've given this only to certain people in a box, because with it being with it being just a Glossybox exclusive, you would think this would be something they'd put in everybody's box, because it is actually Glossybox. I love the colour of it, the pink, obviously the signature. But this is an angled brush, and it says that this one is worth £5.50. Glossybox exclusive. I'm going to try it. I'm going to use this probably most for brows, because these are the kind of brushes I like for brows. So I'm just going to tip my HD brows. I've actually done my brows, as you can tell, but I'm just going to use a colour. I'm going to use this ash colour. That's my favourite. And just going to see. It's just a standard angled brush. I think what I really like about this angled brush though is it's got a very small head, so I don't feel like I'm gonna, like, when they're too big you feel like you're going to be filling in too much. It's easier to make a mistake. That's filled them in really nice because they were a little bit patchy, I'm ashamed to say. But yeah, because it's got a very small head, it's just really quite nice. I mean, it hasn't got any product left on it now, but it's quite nice to just be quite precise, and it is very slim, so you're not going to get too thick a line. But yeah, that looks really good. I'm really pleased with that. So very happy with the brush. And then the last thing is from MDM Flow. Now we've had a lipstick, well, we had two lipsticks from them before. I was lucky enough with getting 2 boxes, I actually got both shades. So I got the nude colour and I got the vampy colour. I was really excited. And they are in, I don't know, oh I can't, can I reach them? Yes. So this is the packaging that those come in. So that was the lipstick. That is the nude one. I absolutely love this lipstick. It's so pretty. But I didn't realise that these were actually going out in various colours. And then I watched a couple of videos and I hadn't actually used mine, but somebody was swatching it and it was like a pink colour, and I was like, oh no. I don't think I've got that colour, but please no. Because I really love my vampy colours. So this one is called Empire State. Really fancy packaging. This one retails for £19. So I'm going to remove this. Remove my lipstick. Now at the end of it I was like, oh, this looks like such an amazing colour. But the packaging makes it look a lot lighter than it actually is. I did swatch it and that is what it looks like. So as you can see, the lid is like the actual lipstick. I'm going to apply this and see what I think. I've messed up here because it is a very liquidy formula. So I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand for you as well. So that's the colour. It's really nice, like I said. What have I done? So that's the shade there. It's really nice. It's a really nice vampy colour. I apologise that I may have gone over the line a little bit there. Oh, it's so sticky. Oh, it's very sticky. I'm hoping that's gonna calm down in a minute. Right, we'll just let that dry and I can give you the views on the box. But it's a really nice colour. Actually, I quite like it with these eyes. But that's definitely a colour that I would wear. So I'm very impressed with that. I love my brows now I've used that. I haven't used brow powder. I literally haven't used brow powder in forever. I've used pencils for at least the last 18 months to 2 years, and I've not used a powder at all. So I was thinking that I had this and I hadn't used it. It's the HD can't talk, HD Brows Professional Eyebrow Palette. And these are the 6 shades. I don't know if they do more now, but this is the 6 shades they used to have. And way back in the day, does anybody remember, we got HD Brow palettes in our Glossybox, which were amazing. But I actually got this one on eBay. When they changed their packaging, I actually bought this on eBay, and this is kind of more of a pro kit type thing. But I love using the top 3, and sometimes I will use some of the bottom shades. It depends on my mood. I like to change up my brows. But yeah, I haven't used a brow powder in forever, and I really love how that has turned out. I really forgot how much I love that colour. So I really like the brush. I think the brush is absolutely amazing. Love how small the head is. It's really great for detailing on your brows. So I love the brush. Oh, that's calming down now. It's not sticky now. Really love the lip colour. I think that's really nice and vampy. And I really like the powder. The packaging is not ideal, but to be honest, it's great if it's just in your makeup vanity. You don't have to worry about that. You're not going to pull that off easily. But it's a really nice powder. I do think it's kind of set things really nice and it feels really mattifying. So very pleased with the powder. I really love this blush, even though it's really more of a highlight on me. But it's really pretty. I love the glow that it gives, so I'm really, really happy with that. Of course, I love this because I was going to buy this anyway. I'm really excited to try that out. I do use my micellar waters every day, so to be honest, even though I do have one on the go at the moment, it doesn't really matter because I am going to need this in the future anyway, which is part of why I get this box. It's part of like building up your stash and having things that when you run out of something, then you've got another one to go to. So I really love that I have another micellar water to go to. I really like the liner. I thought it was quite amazing. It's really black. It's set on there. I have runny eyes, so it'd be really quite interesting to test whether that's going to run or not. But it's a really nice, intense black. Sets beautifully and it goes on, you know, really smoothly. And I have been able to achieve wings. Not the best wings in the world, but wings. So yes, now how I covered everything. Love the lipstick, love the powder, love the liner, love the blush, love the micellar water. Yes, I've covered everything. Yeah, so overall I am really, really impressed with both boxes. I'm really glad that I got a couple of things that were different in each box, because that's why I get the 2, so that I can try a few more products. I don't get it so I can receive identical things every month. It's great. Excuse me. It's great to receive the same box twice when the box is absolutely amazing, but when the box is not so amazing and you get the same things twice, it's like, oh, that's a letdown. So, and that's what happened not last month, the month before, which is why I didn't make a video on it, because it was like, well, this is awful. And I don't like that they're repeating items that have been in previous boxes, because if you've been with them for a while, then you're going to get something that you've actually received in the past, and they put that horrible leopard bronzer in and it's so orange and I can't use it, and I'm really glad that I didn't get it. But I do think that if they have got these items left over from previous boxes, I understand that they want to use them, but they could set up a shop on their website and sell them. They could do a latest in beauty style where you pick your own products. Say you pay maybe a bit more, say you pay £15 and you can pick 6 items from the site, and then you can pick any of the 6 items that are available and they can get rid of old stock that way and still make money out of them. Or they could give them to new subscribers. So, because that's people who would not have received that item because they're new. So why don't they just do that? Because I watched somebody and she was disappointed because she already had it and she was like, I don't, you know, it's not great anyway. And I've got it again. So yeah, I do think it's a bit of a shame to repeat items, and that's what happened to me with my mascara, not last month, the month before. They sent me the Iconic London mascara and I got it in both boxes, which was, they were both identical. And give them their due, this month's box and last month's box, they gave me 2 separate boxes, which was great. I feel like they listened. I don't know whether that was just coincidence. But when I got the Iconic London mascara, it was all clumpy and unusable. It had gone funny, because basically that mascara had been given to me in a box 2 years before that. That's been sat in a warehouse somewhere for 2 years and it's not even sealed. So there you go. It was, you know, that wasn't great. So all well and good giving people items that you've actually featured before because you've got them left over, but like I said, maybe just give them to people who are new, kind of set aside products and put them into boxes for people who are new subscribers. I just think that that would be a nicer touch, and it would certainly be better for people like me. I don't want to receive items in a box that I've not liked. Great if I receive an item that I absolutely loved, not so great when I receive an item that I don't love. Also, sometimes they'll put a serum in, like the serum that was from rosacea and acne. Perfect for me according to my profile. I didn't get it. And that was a really expensive item. And people were like, oh, I don't like it, I'm not going to use it, but I'm not going to part with it because it's worth X amount of money. Well, it's not really worth that because you got it in a box. You didn't pay that amount of money for it. It really irritates me. Anyway, never mind. I'm going off on a whole tangent and I'm ranting. Now this is dried down. Slight tackiness, not sticky anymore. So, oh, it's so pretty. It's like a real red velvet colour. Right, I really love this. I really love this. This is nice. Doesn't feel, if, like I said, slightly tacky if you press them. But talking, no, it's fine. I feel like I've lost the plot today. This is my third video I filmed. Anyway, that's it for today's review of this box. Next time we're getting shampoo and conditioner. Now, luckily I get 2 boxes and I should get enough, but I hope, that's the little picture, I hope they're a decent size because I have really long hair and I don't want to get a tiny sample that is no good for me. But if I get 2 and they're a decent enough size, I will actually be able to try them. But I really do like this box. I normally don't like a makeup heavy box. 4 out of the 5 items are actual makeup, but I do like that because it's a powder and a black liner, I kind of don't count them quite so much, and the blush is really nice. It's more of a highlighter. So actually everything's really suitable. One box worth 49, one worth 33. But still, you only paid 10 for it. 13 if you include postage. So that's a fabulous deal, is it not? And in each box, well, in the box that I got the micellar water, 5 items were full size. Actually, both boxes. Both boxes contained 5 full-size items. So that is really impressive actually. No tiny, teeny little samples, no little perfume samples that used to drive everybody nuts. Yes, this is kind of more high street than high end, as is this, but these are great products to receive because they are really useful and I want to try them. So overall I absolutely love the box. It's amazing. I love both boxes and I think they're fantastic. It has clawed back some of my opinion because I was not happy 2 months ago with the box that I received, but I've been, last month was okay and this month has definitely reclaimed that, and I do appreciate the items that are in this box. I think they're really nice. So I've waffled on forever and I apologise, but I do hope you've enjoyed the video, that it's been informative and helpful. If you do want to see me apply the powder and the liner and the highlight, then you can check that out in the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar Palette review video, and you can see them actually being applied in that video. But yes, this highlight, very pretty. But I'm going to leave you now. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you have, and I will see you all soon. Bye!